that mouth. That big.
Did I lie? Did I?
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another show with August with the Shade. Listen, go ahead and grab your cups, because you already know I'm about to spill the tea, and y'all know I keeps the shade. Now, today's video is going to be about Cardi B and Ice Spice, as well as Nicki Minaj. Let's get into the tea. Now, the reason why I want to have a conversation is because I was talking to my auntie, right? And we was having a very, very in-depth conversation about Ice Spice, and how Ice Spice is literally like the chosen one in this new millennium thing, right? Out of the new girls. We ain't talking about like just overall, but in these new, in the new batch of new girls, I feel like Ice Spice is actually the chosen one, because Ice Spice turned down a Cardi B feature. A lot of girls in the industry at this moment, in this time in their career, would not turn down a Cardi B feature, knowing that Cardi B is, one of the top girls. She's able to do whatever she's able to do with, Instagram numbers, Spotify numbers, whatever. Girls would not turn that down in a moment of their career where they can possibly use her. She could have used Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, with the Munch remix to take it to the next level, get a couple of plaques or whatever. But everyone's saying it's choosing a side, but to me, it's more so like choosing a destiny and riding your own wave. And I feel like her turning down that Cardi B Munch was actually the best thing she did for her career. Let me tell you why. Because for one, if Ice Spice would have done that Munch remix, it would have taken away from the steam that she brought to the industry on her own. Ice Spice is on her own wave, and Ice Spice has her own wave. Ice Spice has created, I don't want to say she created drill music, but she kind of made drill music more popular, you know what I'm saying, in mainstream rap, okay? We know Asian Doll has done it before. We know Nicki Minaj done it 10 years ago. I mean, drill has been out for a very long time, but for Ice Spice to take that drill sound and make it like a pretty girl type of sound, pretty girl New York thing, I think that is where she literally found her niche. And I feel like if she would allow Cardi B to get on Munch, it would have really, really taken down her star, and Cardi B would be able to rise. And at that moment, Cardi B probably really, really needed that feature. That's why as soon as I want to say Offset, because this is what she came out of her mouth. She said that Offset was going around finding songs and sending it to her. So that's how she found out about Munch and Tomorrow. So she just tried to find out which one would stick. It had nothing to do with her wanting to get on these songs personally. It had everything to do with her getting her name back out there, because Nicki Minaj had a #1 record. Nicki Minaj was doing, features with girls, and she was just outside. And Cardi B's label probably was like, yo, you need to be outside. I'm not going to blame every time that Cardi B has to come outside on her, because she probably don't even want to come outside. But being in the business that you're in, and starting the way that you started with this whole little beef with Nicki Minaj, this is what you made this for yourself. So every time this happens, they're looking for you to do that, because they're only looking for the drama. They're not looking to see if you're going to rise. They're looking to see what kind of things you're going to do next to what Nicki's doing. Okay. Number two, the reason why I feel like Ice Spice should not have accepted the offer, because you did like a fake meetup with her at the club, trying to get everybody to see, oh, these are two Bronx girls, or these girls are gonna collaborate and make something big. But it didn't happen. And she said, you know what, I'm gonna sit back and I'm just gonna see how all of these girls move in the industry, and I'm gonna take what I gotta, I'm gonna take what is given to me and the things that I'm learning, and the person that comes to me for a feature and I feel comfortable about it, that's the person I'm gonna let on my song. And that's why when she released the EP for Light, with all of the songs like Princess Diana and all of that, which she just released and has a couple of new songs. But Princess Diana really, really took Ice Spice's whole mixtape to the next level. And y'all don't understand what a Nicki Minaj feature does to your song. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all do. It's like that sprinkle, like that's on top of your ice cream. Like, it's like the, whatever type of toppings that you put on your food that would make your food better. If it's ranch on your chicken, Nicki is that to a song. And Nicki does bring a higher value to a song. And I'm not saying Cardi B can't, but Nicki gives you a little bit more of an impact. Cardi B already, talked about how she took pictures of Fendi the rapper's followers before she did a song with her, because she wanted to prove to you guys that she does have impact. And that's kind of messed up, because you're just making the girls look bad. The girls you should have been followed her. It should have been like to her. Listen, that's a whole nother video. Cardi B has no impact in the music industry. She has impact in competing against Nicki Minaj, because that's the only thing they hired her for. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just happy that Ice Spice chose to be around the right person and have the right intuitive mind to be like, you know what, if I get around Cardi, this is what's going to happen. But if I'm around Nicki Minaj, I can control what happens, because this is somebody that wants to see me win. They don't want to win with me for a little bit and then leave it. No, Nicki has given Ice Spice some relative knowledge of an industry, you know what I'm saying, that could help her go very, very far. And every time that Ice Spice does an interview, she says that about Nicki Minaj. So yes, I'm so happy. I just want to give my third reason of why I feel like Cardi B and Ice Spice never worked out, is because they are two different artists. I feel like if Cardi B and Ice Spice would have done that, then Cardi B would have taken, which as you see now, she's trying to do drill rap, right? She would have taken drill rap and tried to make it her own. And we already know Nicki Minaj came out with the We Go Up and all of that, but she really wanted that she wanted that, and wasn't able to do it the way that Nicki does it, because Nicki's a writer. Nicki is creative. I'm not saying that Cardi B isn't creative, but she isn't as creative as Nicki Minaj. And if she really wants to, change her sound, then you can just do that. You don't have to take and bite off anybody else. And all of the girls are trying to do drill right now, but who's really, really winning? Ice Spice. Let's just talk about it. So yes, Ice, you did the right thing by not doing that remix because it was trash and it was pulled from YouTube because she know it was not good, and you used Glorilla, who has not had a hit since that song. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but that's your thing. Remember, Bia came out with London and with J. Cole right after Nicki Minaj. I mean, all of the girls that Nicki ever messed with, that she works with, they come out with something even bigger afterwards because of the steam that Nicki Minaj puts behind them. So yeah, you know, she chose the right side, and I'm so happy that she did. Listen, I want to know what y'all think about this video. Do y'all think that Cardi B should not have ever been on Much or even tried to make a reference track for the song? And are you happy that Ice Spice did not put her on the song and roll her own wave? Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure you leave your comments down below. I want to know what you thought about the video, all of that. Make sure you turn your notification bells on because you know what time it is. Love y'all. Bye.
When she was taking slaves to freedom.